All right, onward and upward. We go again. I want to do something different. We just had a nice run with the Rot Squad, which was fun. I think the only memory that we get here is on the Flagellant T-Hunter. Everybody else has got one. You gonna get anything good? Damage is good. Yeah, we'll take damage. Actually, I think stress resist is better. Yeah, because the way that that interfaces with Endure. Yep, we go again. Potentially very different team, though, this time.
In search of what hope yet remains.
I think we're gonna do ourselves a... We're going through the cycle, for better or worse. So I think we're gonna do some resentment. And... I'm thinking... I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm kind of thinking we go for like a pretty standard team. I kind of want to do like maybe like Warlock, Vestal, Man-at-Arms, Highwayman, maybe? That sounds fun.
The crossroads where lost souls hope to find their way.
Yes, that is correct, Scrat. The way, one really awesome thing that you can take advantage of is Virtuoso. The 100% stress resist for 2 turns means that when you see that proc on your Flagellant, you get 2 turns of free stress healing, which is pretty sick. So let's see. I think I'm gonna do like a this, a this, a this, and a this.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
So remind me, you are a field surgeon, you are bloodthirsty, you're those things, and you have a natural eye. This is a good team for sure. Now, last time we took you out, we aspiranted. I want a warlock. You need to Seraph as always. I wish Rogue was better. Like this is the thing, right? So like Rogue, how do you play Rogue? Rogue needs to be 50% in rank 1. I think that's the issue. And then yeah, Vanguard for big numbers and big health works for me. Or we could go... Actually, maybe we want to go stand fast. So that we have more reliable taunt. I mean, it really depends if we think we're going to get the rest of things. She looks awesome. Dark Justiciar vibes for sure. That's the yellow hand costume. We'll go blue for now, and I do like Rusty with the shield. Yeah, we can go for the dance. Point blank shot, duelist advance loop. See, but that's the thing. Point blank shot benefits from sharp shot just as well. So the only thing that you're losing is the melee damage off of lunge. And lunge's melee damage is kind of like meh. It's okay. But you're losing 3 speed. And you're losing grape shot blast giving strength. Sharp shot is just insane. So I'm back to trying to decide between Bulwark and Vanguard. I think I'll go with Vanguard. I think we should be okay. All right, onward and upward.
Onward once again.
Because the other thing is like the other way we can play point blank shot, especially early on, is using strategic withdrawal to reset it up. Yeah, I mean, I think that's... I thought that was going to be part of 1.0, actually. Like, I'm a little surprised that it hasn't happened already. For now, we don't need ministrations, so we can go for those 2. We're not going to be doing stabbies. Lunge for fixing position is probably still good to have. Yellow Hand focuses on stealing buffs. I've had a hard time making Yellow Hand work. Yeah, I'm super curious what's going on in the background at, like, so my suspicion, and I have no inside knowledge to be able to say if this is actually accurate or not, but you already have a strength token. We get more value out of a defense token here, I think. But my guess is they're working on like some small update changes while also working on some bigger sweeping things in the background. This team's off to a good start. What pet do we want to run with this team? This is like a classic Corpse Eater team. I know we took it last time, but it's disgusting for this team.
Rest and resupply await you.
Because you have so much capacity to stack up tokens on Hama. There's like Kostas is just going to be accidentally killing corpses left, right, and center. There's a lot to be said for it. But yeah, I bet they're working on some small updates, these smaller updates in the background, while working on something a little bigger. Where are we going?
Every road a winding torment.
Well, I hate both of these.
Turn, bent on our destruction.
The Harvest Child has given me so much anxiety.
Wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever
We could go Shrieker this time. We only have the Oasis and Creature Den scouting, but we could grab that. We don't really need any of the stuff we're getting from the feeder, but the bleed we also don't really need. I want big numbers and lots of crits, I think, for this build. So, smoke bombs, we're going to pick up all the laudanum. Corpse Eater, I think, is the smart pickup. But we'll go Shrieker for the sake of variety. And if we're going that, we should grab the Tracker's map. Hey, Mr. Scrake? Is that, did I get that one right?
It cannot fight. But
okay, so take aim is always a temptation early. I think it's gotta be Abyssal and take aim. What are we cooking? We're cooking a pretty standard team. We got ourselves some Highwayman, some Man-at-Arms, some Vestal, and some Occultist, Warlock specifically. And we don't really care where we're going. I hate fighting the Harvest Child, but I think we're gonna go. Sharp Shot. We were just talking about it, and I barely ever see the value in Rogue over Sharp Shot, because they both give the same amount of damage to Point Blank Shot, and I think that Point Blank Shot into Pistol Shot is better than Point Blank Shot into some type of like lunge build, since yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, especially with the speed increase. Like, it's just kind of disgusting. So let's see. Nothing else in terms of countermeasures for the Harvest Child. So I guess let's just get this party started. I equipped my stuff, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Do the thing. Yeah, and it's even the melee build, like melee builds, because of their limitation and only being able to attack the front ranks for the most part, are very limiting. Because not being able to put in consistent damage on rank 4 is a tough one. Are we really doing like a Harvest Child immediately? Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like we are. Looks like first fight of the thing may very well be the Harvest Child. That's always fun. We're gonna grab Hold the Line to help Hama be able to put in consistent damage. Let's see, someone who's fast. Who's fast and doesn't have things to waste right now? It is you. I don't really want you getting move resisted, but we'll do that. We'll do that. All right. Suddenly rank 4 becomes rank 1 with Monarch. Explain that one to me. I'm a little curious, because my thoughts, isn't Monarch just like more HP and more damage against cultists and celestial beings? Ah, Purge. I got it. Yes, I see it now.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Do I hear the child's cries? Do I ever, Wayne? I was gonna say, that stun would be really annoying. So this is taunt versus getting the kill here. We're gonna secure the other kill here. I think we take a bit of abuse in order to remove the back ranks. I use the Monarch as a setup character. So, but why the Monarch, I guess, is the question. Because, like, from my perspective, this is going to be a big number. Because from my perspective, the Poet is just better, I feel like. For doing the same things that you're describing. But maybe I'm missing out. That was a nice switch. Yeah, Poet is the best punching bag in the game from my perspective. Holy moving around. What is even happening here? I always struggle with Warlock once we get down to 2 ranks. I guess we do this and we'll get a double proc out of this because we'll get the point blank shot into the other. Oh yeah, Tempest is insane, for sure. We do love a good Tempest leper. But I'm not sure why. I'm still trying to understand why Monarch is in your eyes a better setup character than Poet Leper. What was that? Hematic Rot? Unpleasant. So I don't find that the damage decrease from... I don't find that the damage decrease on the Poet is all that bad. Yeah, I mean, I would say generally, like, if you want someone kind of middle of the road, there is perhaps no better choice than just the Apprentice, which is exceptionally good. First Intimidate applies vulnerable token. Okay, I can kind of see it. I don't play. I admittedly don't play the Monarch very frequently. Okay, which one of you do I want to delete first? get rid of you. I don't want you tending the flock.
To finish this quickly.
We could get rid of this livestock so it doesn't get to go in the turn order. We have an easier time killing this guy down the road, I think. Good try. Hey, Sasha, indeed. Indeed. That's actually just a photo. She's she would never agree to anything so ridiculous as actually lying still on camera. Just kidding. I can put my hand in front of it. Prove that this is really the case. Let's see. There we go. Get rid of you. Maybe get a little stress healing out of that. This is where Monarch is a worse punching bag, true. However, Monarch is about the intimidate spam. I guess that's a very valid point. Because, I mean, that's what I do with mine. Hey, Zwerg! That is what I do with my lepers. Is I'm just intimidate spam. But I find that poet and intimidate spam are exceptionally good too. All right, let's hope that this doesn't go poorly for us. I always get very nervous about fighting this abomination.
Half-eaten mother. The child is a ravenous
We blind the big meat
degeneracy.
and pray. Okay, that's big. Oh, I forgot to put hold the line on. That's a bit of a blunder. Hopefully it won't come back to haunt us too badly. Means that we don't have an immobilize for the back line anymore. Or for the front one. Okay.
Steady yourself.
Okay, we still have a blind there. I'm gonna use take aim to try and avoid something. I think we need some bigger numbers, so I am going to do that. That daze with the blind is really, really unfortunate. Okay, we get a full power. Full power one of those. He's not going to be in position for point blank shot, so... Temptation to bellow here, but I think that's a number. All right. Very frustrated by the... Okay. We waste a crit token there, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Getting the 22 there is good for business. Our Warlock is getting a little wailed on. That was bound to happen eventually. Double is very bad for us, though. Yeah, we don't love that. So let's see. So we like that we're not going to lose the Highwayman's turn there. And I think we just play that defensively. That's a jerk move. I hate this thing with such a burning passion. 50-50. All right. I wish I had double tap on the board right now. But if you just finished watching your stream from yesterday, that was quite a clutch. Hey, Zwerg, thank you so much. Yeah, that was a super fun. That was a super fun run. I had a lot of fun with that one. All right, let's see. We are battered and bruised, but we are still alive. I think we... I don't know where we put that. So let's see. If rank 1, healing received. If rank 4, healing given. So we'll do that because we're not going to have anything else. Don't mind putting that there. The galvanizing goblet is mainly going to be on someone that we think isn't going to be taking a ton of damage. The ghastly cauldron. Yeah, indeed. All right, so hopefully we just get to drive a little bit and recoup here. That was an unpleasant fight, as the baby always is. We are now eligible for getting collected, as a side note. Not that I am wishing that on myself. So the problem though is that the Vestal isn't in slot 4. And our slot 4 is kind of important to us. How much scouting are we getting here? A decent amount. I think it's worth taking the scout here. But yeah, the warlock being in slot 3 is a little bit sketchy. So I want to be a little careful about that. Okay, so we got like, cuz the warlock only has 28 HP. So that's a little bit. Well, we're going to a shambler altar. We're going to a shambler altar with very little goodness. I really want the creature den. We're not going to have a lot of time to regen here either, which means Kostas is going to go in low health. I don't think we can do it. I hate to chicken out, but how bad does our loathing get? Vintage Collection is tempting. I think what we do is we go Assistance Encounter, Vintage Collection, Hoarder. We may have enough baubles by then, and then we can make a judgment call between Resistance Encounter and not. But I think we have to skip the Creature Den and the Shambler. It's too much for Region 1, I think.
But do it quickly.
Yeah, and Vintage Collection gives us a nice leg up on our relationship, so the best is Icon of Light. That's if there was one trinket that would make me reconsider Kostas being in slot 4 versus Black Curse, it is Icon of Light. That trinket is bomb. Food or in items? We have no food at the moment. We have a bit of food. I'll take some in items. Maybe we get like a songbook. That is not a songbook. This is going to be kind of a weak first region, but Vintage Collection is a huge leg up, so it's not all bad.
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
So having to skip the Creature Den because of the Shambler altar was a big hit for us. If we had been healthy enough to take it out,
They thrill to the succulent flavor that grows up from some nightmare far beneath the
we
earth.
get wrecked on wine? What? And we lose relationship. Damn. And we pick up Clodder on our Man-at-Arms. That's a decent quirk, but... And we're at 64 baubles. So we may be about to get the biggest FU ever, because we're not going to have the 65 baubles for a trinket here, potentially. Wow. The game is sassing us a little bit. Yep, 64. I guess we can still get the crit here, which isn't bad. If I had seen Trinket Organizer down here, I might have grabbed it. But I think we pick up the Greater Heart Seeker. Do you see that? Those two just switched. I don't know what that bug is that they introduced, but it is weird that now people like randomly shift around. So that's going to go on Costas. I think that's an easy switch. I like the thunderclaps here. How are our negatives? Nervous? I like to keep nervous, but maybe we don't need to. Miss the mark would be nice to get rid of. So I'll pick that up, and then grab a scrap grenade. We'll call it there. The Pacifist Challenge on Act 5. Is that even a thing? Let's see. Do we want a resistance encounter? Yeah. Let's do it. Chance for mastery. This first region, we're going to be really in a bad way on mastery. I'm also not excited to have bumper crop. We could throw it away. That's actually an interesting question. Do we throw away bumper crop in order to prevent this from being a collector? If it's a collector, it's a collector. Let's see. You two should be like that. Actually, should you? As soon as I did that, I reconsidered. All right, you 9 and 9, so we're just going to lose on 1. I guess we'll go this way. Intermezzo, Physician, Arsonist, and Scourge. Physician, really? That's another interesting one that I don't feel like I see that frequently. I'm pretty much Surgeon or Alchemist like 99% of the time. That's frustrating. No point in putting Consecration there, given that we have double duty. The ounce buff on Physician. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it moves the needle for me, but it's one of the things I like most about this game is that there's so many ways to play it right, quote unquote. Oh, somebody's waking up. I think we set up for the point blank shot with strategic withdrawal here. I always struggle. What game? Yo, chill the heck out. Holy crap. Oh, this is freaking stressful. It's like, leave my warlock alone, please and thank you.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
Hey, Chew. How's it going? That is normal damage. Hey, Rat. That is normal. That is normal bleeding. My favorite. That should be a daze. Buy us a little more time. The blind tokens have been uncanny and uncalled for as well.
Lethality writ large.
Somebody's shifting around. Here we go. Game. Hi. Nice to meet you. Can we please, for the love of all that is holy, take a moment and respect the taunt? Jeez. Unpleasant.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Oh, you jerk. All right. Oh, did the occultist have taunt there? Okay, Rat Skull's a big pickup. Where is the occultist taunt coming from? That would be the question. But holy cow, what a disaster that was. Oh, Bile, or the mortar gives? Because it did Billows Mortar, right? Okay, can we just have a moment of respite here? Can we just have one fight that's not an absolute unmitigated train wreck? It applied 2 taunt. Okay. Yeah, that was a tough fight. I'm glad we didn't take the Shambler into the rest, because I think it would have been unpleasant, to say the least. That's some tokens. I probably could have afforded to put the Rat Skull on. You'll try the Pacifist Challenge again when the update drops. So the Pacifist Challenge, the way you're thinking about it is you have to avoid all road battles and all resistance encounters. And explain it to me, because hold on a second. So did you already explain it to me? So is this the one that you're doing with Ounce and the Intermezzo buff? Like, how are things dying with that particular build? No damaging moves. Using moves that don't do direct damage but apply dot. Oh, I see. Okay, so no numbers. Okay, now I understand what you're saying. So you're going for build. So you're using Intermezzo because you can use songs that create bleeds. I see. All right. I guess that's similarly defined to how I would think about the pacifist runs that I've been trying in the last spell, right? Finding loopholes to deal damage. This is going to be a low mastery first region. We're gonna have to crank those numbers up. I won't complain about that as a starting point. Yep. Yeah, I knew that solo bleeds. That's why I really like the solo finale with the Jesters. The Severed Finger is just so good. Because you get the bleed off solo, then you finale, and you have the bleed plus the combo. Just everything is firing on all cylinders. Such a beautiful. All right, Rat Skull's doing work for us.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Set up for a point blank next turn. Dear Chaotic Offering. Why? That is my only question. We had a, last week we had a leper that was hitting for like 70s on just regular chops. And it was a poet leper too. That was a fun one. Nope, no ruin. We were running Shambler Pet and just absolutely, and we got Cruel Intent and also the negative tokens add damage, and it was just an absolute slaughter. That's my Warlock doing work. Yeah, every hit was a crit. I would encourage you to go check out that that stream if you're at all curious. It was, like, bar none, the strongest run that I have ever had for Act 5. We just deleted everything. The final act was this absolute massacre. We had both. We had both, I believe. No, it wasn't Wounding Words. What's the... We had Cruel Intent in the other one, because we were running Shambler Spawn trophy. So we had Cruel Intent, and then we had the one where every negative token is 20% damage or something like that. And it was just... Our damage was off the charts. Rummager could be interesting. 2 Mastery is merciful, because otherwise I think we would have had a very bad time.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has
So let's see,
meaning.
where are we going? Alright, we're killing ourselves a librarian, I think, because now that we have Rat Skull, Snappy Swig is looking very, very tempting. There we go, Selfish Motivation, 50% per negative token. Yeah, so we had Cruel Intent and Selfish Motivation, and it was unreal. Okay, so we definitely need Retribution. I think we want Consecration of Light, but I want Pistol Shot. Consecration of Light. Burning Stars. Yeah, I think it's Burning Stars. All right.
The next stop is leagues away.
Bumper. Oh wow, we're.
Repaired and
Well, that felt bad. I don't think we play Bumper Crop. Which raises the question if we should just get rid of it. Pick up the Ichor Bomb for the Librarian. We do have food for almost everyone, so let's do that, and then I don't know that Rusty needs food at all. So let's see. We picked up the Wild Tea for who? Missed the mark. We wanted to get rid of that one. I think I'm going to spend 2 more to clear out the rest, though. Yeah. Hydrophobic wasn't the worst thing in the world, but put that there. We don't need to use that right now.
Learn what can be taught.
Let's see. Anything else we need to pick up? We could get food for Rusty. Soothing Poultice is pretty good. We don't have any ablative powder. Getting another scouting item would have been nice, but you don't always get what you want. All right, I think we're good to go. And we have this in our hip pocket. All right, thank you for all the thoughts. I appreciate it, Mr. Scrake. All right, let's get rocking and or rolling. Yeah, I know I do.